Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today on the channel, I'm going to be creating a look, more like a no makeup look. So is it really a look? So a no makeup look, the one that makes you look slaying effortlessly. This is the kind of look that you want to wear to class, to work, or just on a casual date or something. I really don't know. You decide where you want to wear it to. So personally, for me, the full glam, you know, heavy makeup look isn't really my thing. Yeah, I'm a makeup artist, but I can sit and do that. Wear primer, moisturize, foundation, concealer, and all of those steps on days that I really want to bring on my A game, or I have somewhere really important to get to, right? That's really not my thing. I'm always touching my face because there's really a lot. But that's really not my thing because I'm the type of girl that's always touching my face. So I'm always touching my face trying to get it off, or something is itching me somewhere. So most times I just forget that I'm wearing makeup. But on days where I just want to be casual and be myself, and not like you can't be yourself wearing makeup, but on days where I just really want to look in my element, yeah, that's the word, in my element, I I would prefer to do it like this, or just go barefaced at the end of the day. And in as much as makeup is a fantastic thing, it's a fantastic discovery. It's not something that you want to wear every day, all day, every day. It does more damage than good. Like it just has a way of clogging your pores or causing breakouts, especially when you wear it and you do not take it off properly. So when you just take one or two wipes and clean it off and don't wash it properly with maybe cleansing foam or soap. Yeah, when you have a really long day like that, you're just tempted to just clean it so that it doesn't stain your pillowcase. Not really because you're bothered to clean your face, you just want to get to bed quickly. Days where you just need your skin to breathe and take in some fresh air and just be in its natural state, this is the makeup you want to go for. So if you feel this is something you'd be interested in learning how to do moving forward, then you need to stay tuned and watch till the end of this video. I'm not going to be using a lot of expensive stuff, not like I have them. So this tutorial is a tutorial for the regular girl, not for makeup artists. So these are products that you as a regular student or office worker can easily get, or everyday woman can get and have in your more makeup bag. Yeah, so to start with, I'm going to be moisturizing my face with the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. I'll apply it on my face because I have quite the dry skin. And for this look, this is a look where you want absolute moisture. You want to achieve the best moisture that you can get. So moisturizing is key, and you want to shine through, right? So in this process, you want your makeup to come off as your skin is really taking the glow, is taking the spotlight rather. So you have to properly moisturize such that you don't really need to use a lot of foundation. So since there won't be the shine of the foundation on your face, you need your skin to properly shine through this look. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but moisture is key. Just massage it into your skin so that it really seeps through your pores and you kind of awaken your skin as well. You awaken your face as well. This makes your face look plump and because more blood flows to the surface. So next up, we'll be going in with a moisturizing oil as well. You can go with any one of your choice or anyone that you already have in your vitamin C, carrot oil, coconut oil, anything that you prefer to use. But I prefer to use vitamin E and I use this brand. So just like this, you can decide to use any moisturizer as well, as long as it's the one that you've tried for you and it works for you. And I'll be using just this much, and I'll rub that all over. Just like I said earlier, you want to really massage it into your skin so that your skin wakes up and the product really settles in. So do gentle circular motions all over your face. You want to make sure that it's properly blended and it's not patchy. You can see that the skin is beginning to shine a little bit, glow, if I would even say. I'll go out like this on a regular day, and very regular day. So I'll just go out like this and I'm good to go. A little bit of mascara, and that's all. But for the purpose of this video, I'll be going in next with a body illuminator, body glow, whatever it is you decide to call it. I'll be using this one that I made at home by myself. It's been a while since I made this. It's already done with as it is. But if you would like a tutorial on how I made this myself with readily available products at home, then let me know in the comment section and maybe I'll whip up something. You could use the branded ones as well. I know there's Noban Beauty, there's Fenty Beauty, you know, anyone that's up your reader and you can afford. So be as generous as much as you can with this, because like I said, we want to glow. It's the glow that's most important, and we're just going to be concealing some imperfections. It's not like we're adding a lot of things, a lot of products to our skin, right? So you really want that skin to look good. Yes, make it look really good. So, and that comes from moisture and the glow, the shine through. So I'm going to be using this. Well, I don't think this is as generous, but use as much as you want. But I really don't like it to be too shiny, because once you step out and the sun hits your face, the glow is going to be blinding. So don't use too much at the end of the day. So it's not like it's the sun sitting on your face. Do you get? So but use enough so that they see the sun on your face. I added the highlights to the eye points of my face, my cheekbone, my forehead, my nose, and then my chin, so that, because naturally, even when you're wearing nothing on your face, if you stand in the sun and you take a selfie, those are the points where the light hits the most, like the light shines through the most. So you want to add some added effect. You want to give it some added effect such that when the sun now hits those spots, it shines brighter. Foundation. Yes, I know I said we would not be using foundation in this tutorial. I am not going to be applying this all over my face, but I would really prefer that I can be a clean girl without so much product, right? So I'm just going to be using this to conceal some of the spots that I have on my chin and some other few places, just to make them blend well into my skin, and it looks like one whole perfect canvas. So I'll be using the foundation. You really have to use the foundation that's the closest or the perfect match for your skin color and undertone. So I'll be using this for mine. This is the Fiora foundation, and also you want to make sure that you use the foundation that is really lightweight. You don't want to use the foundation that is matte, because blending out the foundation that is matte when you're only going to be. So I'll be using just this much. Maybe that's even too much, but let's see how far this can take me. So you don't want to use a matte foundation, because that would make it harder to blend in, because you're not using it all over your face. So those few points that you've added the foundation might turn out patchy because the foundation is thicker, right? So you want to use something that's really lightweight and sits more comfortably on the skin, and also that makes it. And if you're going to be going ahead to just apply foundation all over your face, because I don't know the amount of spots or hyperpigmentation that you might have, just make sure that it is a lightweight foundation and you don't use too much of it. Just make sure that it is a very light coverage. Yeah, so for me, I'll just be applying it like this, and then I have a few hyperpigmented spots around my mouth and then my under eye. So you see, I'm not using too much, and I prefer to use my hand, because that way I can control placement and amount of products that goes on. So we're just hiding the little imperfection that is present. It's really doing too much. So I'm still using that one pump from earlier, and I think it will do just fine because I'm basically done. So now I'll be blending that out with this little beauty blender. So I just went ahead to dampen the beauty blender. If you want to make use of a damp beauty blender, you can go ahead and use a brush as well, maybe a small foundation brush. But I think a beauty blender would do the work more perfectly because beauty blenders have a way of making your products more just like bleed more into your skin. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the perfect tool for light coverage. So I think a beauty blender would suffice better, and I think, and I'm using this because I have a small one that just works. If it's a big one that you have as well, that can work as well. But you use the sharper end that has a smaller surface area so that the product isn't spreading all around your face. So I'll go ahead to blend that out just with tapping motions. I'm not trying to move it around too much. Alright. With this little amount of foundation that I've applied, I'll really not know that there's anything on my face. And Fiora is a very, very lightweight foundation. I love it so much. Even with proper application where you use it all over your face, you barely know anything is sitting on your face. So this works perfectly for me. So since you're not doing the full coverage, the spots might not be totally concealed depending on their pigmentation, how pigmented they are, or the amount of products that you've applied over them. So just decide what level or amount of coverage that you'd like. And really, there's really no point hiding them completely. You just need them to not show up in everybody's faces. So I'm just using leftover products from the sponge to blend some other parts. Yeah, so that everything just looks like one. And that's about it. Yeah, do you see this? So I'm just taking that over my eyelids just to cover any pigmentation that might be present as well. And that's all. So I'll be going in with concealer, and you want to use a concealer that has like only one shade lighter than your skin color, only one shade lighter than your foundation. So I'm using this from Selami. I've had it for a very long time. So I'm using this flat brush to apply the concealer. I'm using just a little, and just to make it pop a little bit. And that's all I'll be applying. You see, it's a pretty close match to my skin color. For the clean girl makeup, you want shine and a lot of blush. So since this is for the regular girl, I'm going to be using lipstick as cream blush. And I just apply it on the highest points of my cheek like this. Fill my beauty blender with some setting spray, just so that I can blend out more easily. I'll apply a little bit on my nose as well, just to give that rosy, flushed girl look. Just a little bit. You don't want to apply too much of that on your nose, so you don't look like a pet. So just a little bit of that, and that's it. for blush. Now it's time to set, and I'll just be going with my powder palette. You could use your regular one shade powder palette, but this is what I have available. So I'll be using my skin color all over, and then I'll add a little bit of um darker shade for contour. So I'm just going to apply that with the powder brush. I'm just going to put it all over my face. I'll use the darker shade for my lighting. I'm not using a contour brush to apply this, just the powder brush, because it's not like I'm looking for precision, right? I just want to add back the shadows and depths to my face. I'm just going to blend that in. And then I'll go in with my highlight color to see the under eye area. So apparently you can do this look with just one brush. Now, if you do not have powder blush, then maybe go a little bit more heavy-handed on the cream blush or your lipstick that you used. But I have one, so I'll be going in with my powder blush palette just to add more of that blush effect on my face. And I like to mix these two colors. Voila. Avoid temptation to add too much, because this is not a full glam look. You don't want some part of your face looking too red, because you're not wearing makeup, right? You're not supposed to be looking blushed up. And make sure to blend that in properly. So for brows, you want to make sure that you're going with a black pencil, or you could use a brown pencil that is really dark, but I don't have one. The one I have is a little bit too light, so I'm just going to be using this very light ardently. So try mouth and teeth one you would prefer, but first off I'll be going in with a brow tamer, and I'm going to brush into my brow hair and just lay it flat so that it sits in the position that I want it all day and it's not moving all around. So I'm just going to be using a little bit of that, and I'm going to take my time to really comb it through the hairs, and curl or shape the brows as you prefer, as you like it. You're never gonna fail. So I'm going to sharpen my brow to make sure that the end to it soft strokes in the direction of my hair, or the direction that I've laid down, that I've laid out to be. You see that that's very close to my brow hair. I'm not using it heavy-handedly, so you just want to smoothen out the shape a little bit. So I'm filling in areas that are not straight or have enough hair, and that's it. And I'm creating an arc so that it looks like I'm actually wearing something. Holy brows tend to be a lot more thicker because you're not going concealing them, and that's fine. It just makes it look like you have thicker natural eyebrow hair. So I'll take that. To sharpen my shape a little bit, I'll go with my angled brush, clean one that doesn't have leftover concealer on it, maybe just a little bit of leftover concealer, but this one doesn't have any on it, so I'm just going to use it to clean out the eyebrow shape that I have. Right, That's it. Do you see the difference that made? So you really do not need concealer on the brush. You could have just leave it, but I think I'll prefer not to. And I really don't want this to here. So I'll clean that off. And any areas that you want to make smoother, and that's good. So for the eyes, we're not going to be doing anything interesting. Just take the dark shade used on your face, just to add some depth to your crease, and that's about it. Just a dark shade, just to make it some shadows in it. That's all. That's all you need. Yeah. Then your crease, you don't need to apply it all over your lid. Just powder your crease a little bit. And you can go in for that extra touch and add some brown liner. Brown, black. Yeah, if you want to. Brown doesn't get effortless because it shows up, right? Black rather doesn't get effortless because it shows up on your face. But brown just shadows. And no, so just add the brown slightly in a smoked out effect. You don't need to draw a perfect shape. Just smoke it out a little bit. Yeah. I'm doing that with that. And then you want to add a mascara. Definitely. If you're going for really simple and clean, just mascara would do. But if you want a little bit of, okay, I did try a little bit, you could throw on some natural looking artificial lashes. You can do 2 or 3 layers of mascara. Since the first layer dries down a little bit, you apply it again. That way your hair strands have more product on them and they can stand apart. Your eyes just look more open than without. So you see that this is a really effortless look. There's really no precision anywhere. Even the eyeliner I did not apply with precision. It's looking really rough and natural. Then you want to apply some on your lower lash as well. So you could just like this or go with lashes. I don't know which one I want to go for. But I think the Instagram will eventually add lashes. But every girl in me would look like this after some lipstick. For lips, you want to moisturize your lips properly. How are you thinking? So I'll be adding gloss. This is what I like that. This I didn't even line my lips. Because this is effortless. Right? Just being in natural states every once in a while. You're beautiful just the way you are. But if it's highlight, if you still want to line it to maybe make it look fuller a little bit, you define you. But so I'll typically just do this before, but sometimes when I'm trying to be really effort, I forget. And you just have to press it as we other once the lip gloss is on it. Kind of mess up what. I just like to fill in the upper part of my lips to give that full effect. Do you see that? So typically do this before you use gloss. Just line the lips that you want. Maybe it's upper lip that you want, lower lips that you want to fuller. Just line it. And whatever. And typically I go in with lipstick like this, any color of your choice really. And then I just add just that much, just to add some big natural color to the center of my lip. And just throw it in. I think that's even too much. So I'm just going to pick off with my so spread it all around like this. You don't have too much of it on your lip. So just naturally this it like that. Yeah. After you feel like you rubbed up too much of your gloss, you can add more. And I think adding this over your lip gloss just has a different effect than you doing the lipstick first before adding gloss. The effect is really different. This is looking more natural. So this is what I prefer on a quick where I just have 10 minutes to do. And that's it. Effortless. You don't need any particular special tool up your sleeve to do that. And that's it. Should I add more? Maybe let me just add a little bit more. Yeah, and that's good. That's all, guys. That's all, guys. Now, last thing I want to do is set the entire face so that this face is seamless. So whatever powder I've added sinks in and melts into my skin. I don't want the powder. I want skin that's glowing. So I'm just going to do my beauty to check if there's anything I haven't done. Nothing. So I'll just spray my entire face. I like to bat in certain so funny. But yeah. You see the difference that makes a lot. Certain sprays. So that's it, guys. If you want to go out like this, you could, girl effort to go here done, off to the market, off to class, off to a casual, right? But then, let's add the lashes. So I decided to try on some lashes just so you can see how it can fit into this look as well. But the real me, outside YouTube, behind this camera, will go without lashes. Let me know in the comment section which you would prefer, which you would love, and which you would be going for. Lashes or no lashes. Here's the final look we're able to come up with. Let me know if you did try out this look and tag me in your pictures in IG at Fairy Looks so that I can see how well it came out, right? So make sure to like this video, comment below, and also click on the notification bell so that you get notified the next time that I come up with content. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Until next time, bye-bye.